Do you want your child to be in a single-sex classroom? Single-sex education has had more recognition over time. Most single-sex schools in Michigan or across the country is a private institution, which means you have to pay. And the National Association for Single-Sex Education estimates that there are about 400 schools now offering some state or form of single-sex classrooms. I used to go to a public charter middle school that was trying this method. Morning time, I used single-sex classrooms, and in the afternoon, after lunch, I had co-ed classrooms. My feeling about it is 50-50%. I didn't like it because I didn't want to look at the girls the whole time, guys the whole time. I just wanted to be more laid back, All we did in class was talk about sports. Now, on the other hand, I liked it because I did focus a little bit more. And that's about it. For example, girls are free of pressure to compete with boys in male-dominant subjects such as math and science. Boys pursue more traditional, feminine interests such as music and poetry. Laughter and humiliation are another big exponent for why you should have single-sex classrooms or could trigger self-esteem issues. It was one experiment that it was a mother that had a child that went to all-girls school for 3 years. And she expressed by saying, my daughter has been at all-girls school for 3 years. I feel that single-gender environment has given her a level of confidence and form in math and science that she may not have otherwise in a co-ed school. Now you can see that some students do well and exceed in single-sex classrooms, or some don't. All depends on who it is. There are those who claim single-sex education is ineffective. Do educators know that girls perform better in warmer classrooms than boys? Boys perform better in cooler classrooms. But experienced teachers usually understand gender difference. Gender difference is, girls go through, it's a week or every month that girls have that thing that everybody know about. And, you have to cooperate, let them go to the bathroom, this, that, and other. But sometimes boys should be like, you let her go to the bathroom, but not me, All depends, it's both ways. Students will one day live and work side by side with members of the opposite sex. So why not start now? So why have two sides of two classrooms with all adult boys? But in reality, both girls and boys will be working together sooner or later. Examining how studying in segregated schools affect academic achievements and other outcomes. Findings show slight positive effects of single-sex schooling on some academic measures. Scores on all subjects, achievement tests, likelihood of graduating from high school, and interest in taking more college courses while in high school. In general, the review did not show that single-sex schooling was either advantage or harmful to achievement and social adjustments. There is also evidence that sex segregation increases general stereotyping and legitimizes institutional sexism. According to Diana Halpern, School in Preparation for Adult Life, how can boys and girls learn how to interact as equal in the workplace if they have no interaction in school, equal in school? And according to Leonard Sachs, girls who attend single-sex schools are more likely to participate in competitive sports. Single-sex schools with boys often hear from boys that study in school or it's cool to study. The bottom line, as Sachs said, is that most single-sex education advocates don't believe that single-sex education is best for every student. Education Next, the program of education policy and governance at Harvard University, sponsored this survey that took place in 2008. Resorts more than 1/3 of Americans feel parents should have the option of sending their child to a single-sex school. When asked if they consider a single-sex school for their own child, 14% said they definitely would, 20% said they probably would, and the other 48% said they don't want to, or they would probably do so. So in conclusion, I come to say that single-sex schools is based off the child and how the child was raised. So I believe that it shouldn't be no single-sex classrooms, because in reality there is no single-sex workforce. Thank you.